Hello and welcome to this part of your Partner Slam bonus. What we're looking at here is a PowerPoint slides, 101 you have in total, from which you can produce thousands and thousands of videos pretty quickly. Depends on your what system you use for making your videos, but if we scroll down to the bottom here of these slides, you've got call to action slides, lots of colors, lots of variations where all you need to do is enter your tip, or if you're doing questions, whatever like that. You've got all kinds of different colors that you can mix and match into making lots and lots of videos. Now let me show you what I mean and how you can do this. Here I've got a cut down version of the slides. All I've done to achieve these slides, beauty tips, there's a very plain one. There we get a little more interesting. There we change the color. There we go again, change the color, different background, and so on. And the final slide would be this is what you would put in your annotation in the video. Click this link for more beauty tips, which would lead to your next video. Make a call to action down here. I'll just put in subscribe to keep in touch with the latest beauty tips. If you like us, then please like us, and we'd really appreciate a comment from you too. That all helps. Now, how have I achieved that? The first thing I did was went to Google. I looked in beauty tips. I found 30 basic beauty tips from the Huffington Post. Have a look at what the Huffington Post have to say, and this is the sort of site you're looking for. Look at this. Eye cream is great for cuticles. Stop your hair color from fading. Avoid over rosy cheeks. All you need to do is copy and paste all that little lot and produce something like this. Pop it on a notepad. Pop it on a notepad. There, you can copy all these into your slides. So if we look at give hair a lift, for instance, here, this is the slide that we're going to have. Ooh, that says good. Give me a second. There you go. Give hair a lift before you start blow drying your hair. Add a volumizing spray to your roots. This will give you some added lift. Great. You may encounter some problems, which is why I'm going to show you this. I'm going to take the next tip and I'm going to enter it here. Okay, just copy paste from notepad. Beg your pardon, wrong one. Copy and paste from our notepad. Create for ellipse. Copy. Let's get rid of that. Enter our tip in here. And it looks rather bad, doesn't it? You might run into the mistake if you've not done this before. We can just take this and scroll over until we find where we want to be. Eventually you can see the slide where we want the text to be is coming in view. Copy all that text, reduce the size to something that's going to be sensible. Let's take 20 for instance. Now we can see what we're doing. Let's put it in the middle. Let's center it all up. Let's change that. Let's change that. Let's just give it a little gap Now let's change the font to, what shall we have? Broadway is quite funny. We can have Arial rounded. Okay, maybe Arial rounded, and we'll change the color to, does red go with it? I'm not so sure it does. No, let's go with a blue. Let's take the create full ellipse, give that a blue too, but much larger, and bold it. That will do the job for the moment. Of course, you can play around with these to your heart's content, to make them look very just as you would like them to be. Maybe that looks a little better. And then of course save it. So what we need to do now is to save this presentation we've prepared. We have to save as, instead of saving it as a PowerPoint presentation, we're going to save it as GIF, PEG or JPEG or PGN, doesn't matter. Save those as GIF file. Save every slide. And click yes. And that's all you need to do as far as that part of the operation is concerned. Now we've saved them into the 100 PowerPoint slide example, as you can see. Just open that up. Excuse me. Open up. And we've got the different slides there. We know what they are. We know this is an introduction, so we need to rename that. We'll call that intro. We know this slide 9 is our call to action. And the rest of the slides can be interchanged with however you like to produce your videos, but at least you know which one is which. Okay? They're all in that file. Now I'm going to show you the next step that I take in the next video to make hundreds of slides into thousands of videos. See you in the next video.